Hey! Okay, this is going to be a shorter cat quest stream. This is going to be a shorter cat quest stream than usual because I did a WoW stream just before, so it's a later start. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming for, but let's get back to where we were. So the main quest that we're on is like level 75, and we're only level 67 at the moment, so there are problems. I haven't found any other quests to do in the meantime. We're probably going to get a quest that will send us back here later. Like every dungeon that I've done just because I can do it. Later, there's been a quest that sent us back in the dungeon. Oh, ouch. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I took a little bit longer than I thought I was going to switch over from WoW. I quickly made Loki's video for his YouTube daily vlog before coming back as well, so that took a little bit of time. And that's currently uploading. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed his Valentine's vlog. We were trying to find him like a little heart-shaped plushie or something, you know, so it looked a little bit more like it was specifically a Valentine's thing. But the only thing that we could find that was really suitable for cats was that little bear, so we got him the little bear. To be fair, the shop was actually selling it as a Valentine's Day bear. It's just that it is just a little brown teddy bear with a little bow on it. Like, it's not got any hearts or anything that might make you really think that it's Valentine's, but he liked it, obviously. And it is still in one piece, even though he was just like digging his claws and teeth into it. Can you move, please, dragon, so I can clear the rest of this dungeon out? No? You're just going to hang out there now? It's just going to be a place? No, no! I need them one at a time. Because I need to get some health back. I don't have enough health for this. Yes, Loki. Loki. Do you want to come on camera, Loki, or are you just going to sit and stare at me? Either one is fine. Oh, ouch. That didn't get me nearly enough mana. That's a bit better. Oh, that was bad. Ooh, we're going to level up. That'll give us full health and mana. Yes, sweet. Level 68. And also ever closer to the actual level of the quest that we're on. Oops, let's not accidentally get into the big dragon there just yet. Okay, so we only have the dragon left, and his attacks are going to be difficult. Ooh, that was bad. Every time I get my timing slightly wrong, it ruins all the mana that I've previously got. Because I just lose all the health. Actually, where is our closest town to this? It's going to be that one, isn't it? So let's save there, and then we've got a shorter flight back if we die again. If we die again. We're probably going to die again. Whoops. Nope, 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 nope. That was better. Hey Loki, are you actually coming to sit with me now? That'd be a no then. I'm really bad at judging how much mana I need to heal as well. So every time I'm getting out of combat, I'm like, just try it and see if I can get more mana. More health, sorry. Nope. $55's going to be easy though. In theory. Whoops. Whoops, that's what I meant to do. I never know which way to go through these dungeons. Ooh. I've not been healing. Like this whole time I've just been ignoring the fact that I need to heal occasionally. Okay. That takes us to an exit. Actually, those guys down the bottom are going to be easier to get mana from. good. That's an upgrade for our staff. And these do actually automatically upgrade. It's like your inventory never gets full, and each item just automatically upgrades, so you don't have to go in and equip it again if you still want to be using that same item. I don't know if I actually mentioned that in any of the previous streams. Come on. Okay. Complete. We don't want to level 90 caves, thank you. Let's actually see how we get on with this quest again. And I know this was like a level 75 quest, so I don't expect to be able to do it yet. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do this yet. Now we need to be able to get close enough just to heal. It's not going to happen. No. So let's have another go at that level 65 dungeon, because really we should be able to do that. Go away, dragon. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Whoops. What other caves have we got? That was a level 90. We've just done that level 55. Haven't done that one yet. That was a question mark, wasn't it? So we haven't done this one yet. Suddenly find that I wasn't looking at it properly. But it's still XP, so that's cool. We don't have a key. That's great. Level 69, edging ever closer to being able to do the actual quest that we're on. Sweet. I love the shape of this cave, just like a little cat head. Level 60 we can probably do, but actually we don't have much health, so where's... back the way we came is where the nearest town is. Cool. Ouch. Sweet. That's better. We've got a lot more space to work with now, so I feel a bit more confident about clearing this. Trouble with these dungeons is, even if they are a slightly lower level to you, like this one is nearly 10 level below us, because this is level 60 and we're level 69. If you get enough of these things hitting you all at once, you're gonna die anyway. Oh, ouch. So yeah, having this nice amount of workable space is great for us. Whoops, that totally missed, didn't it? No, cool. These corners are awkward, even when you've given yourself enough space, just because of the range on that hit. I think this is going to kill me. Let's try the other side, just to see if we can end up with a bit more health. Because this gives us the option of getting close enough to get some health. Right, we've got a bit more health now. This might help. Hopefully. This might not be helping. Because we're already getting down to low health again. So let's try this. trouble is, on that corner, I keep losing too much health. Okay. So, let's try again. They're hitting me before I can regenerate enough health. And their attacks are nasty. But as I said, the main quest that we're on at the moment is level 75. So we do need to do things like this to level up a little bit in order to have a chance of doing the level 75 quest. You to come around here. Come around here. Or don't, no. Oh, shit. Nope, we don't want two of them, so let's go that way. There we go. Okay, try again. Right. Okay then. And then this is the corner that was causing me problems before. In comparison to other games, would I say that this one's my favourite? No. But that's because I'm not sure that this one's going to have a lot of replay value. There's the potential that I could go through and I think I might be able to make it, you know, more of a warrior type character than a mage, but I'm not sure. Because when you go and buy spells, it doesn't look like there's a way to actually pick, you know, sort of warrior attacks or anything like that. So I don't think there are actually different classes. However, you get things like the items that you get here: chainmail helmet, tank helmet, squire helmet, ninja shroud, ranger hood, you know. So to me that suggests that there are probably different classes. Like, there must be a way that you can spec it to be different classes, and obviously with all the rest of your items as well, you've got what looks like different class armor. So it suggests to me that there should be a way to be a different class. But then when you go into the skills, obviously I've got all of my spells are things that are very like mage based. They're very magic, you know, none of them are warrior attacks. I don't know for sure if there's a way to build it as a warrior instead. I might, when I finish this playthrough, have a look and see if there is a way to play other classes, because the items you get suggest that there is. But then when you go into the mage towers and you're selecting talents, I mean, I've only seen mage towers, I haven't seen like warrior towers or anything like that. So I don't know, I'd have to check. If there is a way to play as a different class, that would give it some replay value. If not, then there's pretty much no replay value actually. I mean, it's a nice story so far, but the story element of it has been quite limited compared to obviously just all the dungeons and leveling and stuff. And for a favourite game, I prefer things that obviously there is a lot more replay to. So, you know, like even the old point and clicks like Monkey Island, they've got a lot of replay value, because even though it's the same story every time you play through, and you pretty much have to do everything in the same order. Like, I think some of the quests you can do in slightly different order, but not really, you know. I think things like Monkey Island would more be like my favourite games, because it's like, you know, if you've got a favourite film and you just play it all the time, but you know what's going to happen in that favourite film because you've seen it. The Monkey Island games are a bit like that, but there's enough story and it's a good story that you want to replay it. I do like this. I think this is a great game. And I think that even if you've watched my playthrough, so you know the story, I think you'd enjoy playing it for yourself, because obviously it's a skill-based game. You do have to learn to do the combat to complete it. So there'd be a lot of enjoyment if you wanted to play it yourself even after watching my playthrough. And I highly recommend it. It is a fantastic game. I just think once I've played it, I don't think I will need to play it again. But at the same time, I also have this kind of idea where I want to play all of the games that I currently own on Steam. And I don't know how many games I own on Steam at the moment, but thanks to things like Humble Bundle and various game giveaways and stuff, I think I've got over 1,000 games in my Steam account at the moment. So maybe this would have more replay value if I had fewer games in my to play list. Also, I do think this is slightly aimed, I mean, not necessarily aimed at children, but sort of made in a way where adults and children could enjoy playing it. In which case, you know, the entire story arc so far has been your sister has been captured by like an evil wizard, and you've got to go on this whole quest to rescue her. So that is, like, there are some other, obviously other quests along the way, but your main quest point is you're trying to rescue your sister. In a game that it's clearly okay for children to play, you kind of already know that at some point... I mean, I haven't played this before. I haven't watched any playthroughs, so I don't actually know what the end is going to be. But if the end of the game is not me rescuing my sister, I would be very surprised, because I just can't see any game makers that make a game suitable for children where the quest is to rescue your sister. I don't see anyone making it so that you don't end up rescuing your sister, you know? Come to think of it, I think all of the quests in this game, even if there are any that I haven't discovered yet, I think they're all going to have basically like the happy conclusion, because it does seem to be like set up in a way where children can enjoy it as well. And you just don't make sad games for children, really, do you? If you want your children to watch something sad, you give them like Disney films. You have them watch Bambi and see if they can get to the end of it. I should probably say I didn't watch the end of Bambi. I watched like the... You know, it starts with a bit that everybody's like, oh, that's just the bad bit. I watched that bit and I was like, yeah, this is going to be depressing. Next film. A little bit like, I've been meaning to watch The Lion King, but the bits of The Lion King that I've seen are just so depressing, I don't want to watch them. And I'm the kind of person who watches various horror films just to chill out, and you know, the bits of The Lion King I saw put me in more of a depressed mood than watching true crime documentaries. Like, I don't know why that is. I think because, like, my brain can sort of put true crime documentaries in a different box, and then, you know, things like when I'm watching a film like that, I'm actually trying to put myself in the position of the characters, and, you know, I'm trying to feel what they're feeling and, you know, experience the story that way. Whereas a true crime documentary, I think I turn it on and instantly in my brain, like, flip a switch that says, do not try and empathise with anything going on here. Do not try and imagine what that would be like, because it would be depressing if you do. So I think that's the difference. I think if I watched fictional films thinking, you know, just watch it and don't try and get emotionally involved in the story, then it'd be fine. I'd watch something like the Lion King or whatever, and I wouldn't get emotionally involved, and it'd be fine. But then that's not really the point of watching a film, is it? I mean, you know, if you watch something like, you know, maybe not the first Saw film, but certainly like the later Saw films, and I want to say Final Destination, I'm not sure if that's the one I'm thinking of. Sorry. But a lot of horror films where they create the characters that you know are going to get killed in the film, but they create them to actually be, like, if you know the characters in a horror film are going to die, they create them to be people that are just unlikable. So you have a main character who you like, say like Sydney in Scream, you root for Sydney the whole time, she's amazing. But then anybody that's going to die in any of these horror films, they're always going to be the people who are like bullying this main character that you're rooting for, you know? So you're not, I mean, you're kind of sad when they die, because any character in a film dying, you know, you're feeling sad about because you don't want people to die. But at the same time, because you're watching a horror film and you know some characters are gonna die, it's better when it's the ones that are being mean to the character you're actually rooting for, you know? But yeah, like if I watch Disney films, I think like the only Disney film that I can really watch is Sleeping Beauty, I think. Although actually there's quite a few bits in that I don't like. Like I'm not okay with. And I know I couldn't watch Snow White because I have read the original fairy tale. That is not a good fairy tale. Actually, most fairy tales are just really dark and like you couldn't show original fairy tales. Like if somebody did film adaptations of the original fairy tales without kind of Disneying them, you couldn't show the original stories to children. Well, I say I like it. I've only seen... Oh, I also liked the animated Beauty and the Beast, but Sleeping Beauty and Beauty and the Beast, I've only seen each of them once. And they just didn't have any of the really depressing crap that I'm used to seeing in Disney films. You know, they don't open with something like, everything you love is dead and gone. Like, oh, actually, I say that I quite liked Finding Nemo, and that started with, I don't think this is really a spoiler because it's the opening scene. That started with, if this is a spoiler, like, don't listen for the next, what, 20 seconds or something, starting now. Finding Nemo started with like his entire world just being completely destroyed. You know, there was like no hope, but then the film goes on to be really good. But then a lot of Disney films that start with that kind of scenario, they don't really get that much better. And that's a problem for me. I'm like, well, no. Don't like make it so easy to connect to those characters, but then like not give them an actual happy ending, you know? Actually, I say that I liked Beauty and the Beast. I'm not sure that I think the ending of Beauty and the Beast was actually that happy. Not when you think about the entire plot to how you get to that ending. But I liked the animation in that, and I liked the songs, and I know I just said animation, but to make it really clear, I am talking about the animated Beauty and the Beast. I did not like that shitty live action remake. Having said that, I did like Luke Evans in it. Luke Evans? I never get his name right. So the guy who played Dracula in Dracula Untold and Bard in The Hobbit, him. I never get his name right. I'm sure it's Luke Evans, but just in case I'm wrong. Yeah, I really liked him in the live action Beauty and the Beast, but liking one particular actor is not a reason to watch a film, you know? But to go back to what we were saying about the animated Sleeping Beauty, I thought that was like really nicely done with the animation. It didn't have any songs that I would just add to my playlist because of adding songs to my playlist. But the animation is fantastic, and there's a dragon in it, and I love dragons. However, I tend to find that Disney films just, they're never, it's not that I don't like children's films, just as a thing, like, that's not what I hold up against Disney. I just tend to find other children's films, if I'm going to watch children's films, other children's films tend to be better. Like, my favourite film that really is aimed at children is probably The Last Unicorn. And that has got so much stuff in it that's like, It's super depressing. Like, even the end of that film, I find depressing. I don't think anybody else does. I think it is supposed to be like a happy ending, and you know, most kids watching it are going to probably think it's a happy ending. I find the end of that film super depressing, and if anybody's seen it, I'm sure that you'll know what I mean. Probably if you've seen it when you're an adult though, because I think that when I was a kid, I don't think that I used to think the end was in any way sad, you know. I think that changed as I got older and I started thinking about it in a different way, and I was like, oh. You know. But I love that film. The animation is better than in any Disney film. The music is so much better than in any Disney film. And it also covers like all of the emotions and various lessons that Disney films try and put in there for kids. But it's better, and it's got unicorns. It's got unicorns and knights and castles and magic and a dragon. You know, it's got everything. And it's got Christopher Lee and Jeff Bridges and Mia Farrow, you know. Which I actually, obviously when I was a kid, I had no idea who those people were, right? And then it had been like many years where I'd not seen The Last Unicorn, because I sort of went through a thing of only watching 18 rated films. You know, like you get through your teenage years to a point where nobody's IDing you when you're trying to buy 18 rated films anymore. This was before Netflix, so you did actually have to buy the films. And you get sort of all excited, and then you're discovering all these cheesy 80s horror films that are amazing, and I assume everybody has this phase, right? And so yeah, you see all of the classic horror films and stuff, and like randomly everybody's seen and loves The Big Lebowski apparently. So then later, and you start rediscovering things like The Last Unicorn. I assume everybody's had this phase, it's not just me. You then start being like, oh wow. I mean, even as a kid I'm pretty sure I knew who Christopher Lee was, but I don't think I'd read the credits. And as a kid, for some reason, even if somebody that I'd seen in loads of other films was voicing a particular character in an animated film, I just wouldn't notice that as a kid. So, you know, like rediscovering The Last Unicorn later, it's like, wow, that's Christopher Lee. Wow, that's Mia Farrow from Rosemary's Baby. Wow, that's Jeff Bridges from The Big Lebowski. I can't pronounce Odo from Deep Space Nine's real life surname, so I'm not gonna try. I know I'll get it wrong. I'm very bad with French pronunciations, but he's also in The Last Unicorn. Although with him, if you don't know the character that he's voicing in The Last Unicorn, you will not know it's him. Like, he is such a good voice actor. He does a completely different voice to his real life voice. But actually another thing that I liked about, you know, things like Sleeping Beauty was that was just letting a princess just be a fairy tale princess. I love it. Because I'm always torn between like whether I would want to be, you know, like the Buffy style character, or you know, like Xena warrior princess or something like that, or whether I would actually just want to be that princess who has a knight in shining armor come rescue her. And I think that like both of those options are cool. And something that I don't like now is like all of the modern films I've seen, you know, like there's things like Brave where you get a princess but like she has to be, you know, super independent, and she can't have a adorable prince come and do anything nice for her. I just like the idea of like, you know, Yeah, I want a prince to come and rescue me sometimes. You know, I can be all Xena warrior princess, or I can be Buffy, and then there can be a spider in the bath, and my knight in shining armour can come and rescue me from the spider in the bath, you know? I'll take on all of the vampires and things like that, and my knight in shining armour can get the spider out of the bath. And that's fine, that's how things should be, you know? We don't all have to be amazing at absolutely everything. Or I suppose in real life, I'd be the person who can easily move things, like if there's, you know, rats or mice or cockroaches that we've got to deal with. I'm the person who can deal with things like that, and I think what I can deal with in terms of things that can get into your house that, you know, shouldn't be there, I think whether or not I can deal with it depends on how big it is and how many legs it has. We can't really test this theory though. Now I want to see like a modern day kids film that's just a princess with a knight in shining armour who comes and rescues her. Or, you know, like, sorry, I've still got that weird bit of a cold. It's something like Robin Hood or something. We've already had a lot of versions of Robin Hood, I suppose. So, not actually Robin Hood, but something like that. Whoops. And while we are talking about animated films, particularly Disney films, there are two animated films of The Little Mermaid. One of them is the Disney version, and one of them is the good version. And the good version is like an anime style. And the reason I call it the good version is because it actually follows the original Hans Christian Andersen story. Like, it doesn't go changing the whole story. And I'm like, that's amazing! You're making a film based on a book and you've actually stuck to the story in the book. Fantastic! That's what we want to see. I know there can be artistic reasons for changing books, but I don't know, I just kind of think if you are going to make a film version of a book, then, you know, make a film version of the book. It's like that thing that everybody's always like, when Stephen King talks about the film adaptations of his books that he likes, and they're like, oh, how could you put this shitty version of something on these films that you like but miss The Shining, which is fantastic? And Stephen King's always like, well, The Shining the film is nothing like The Shining the book. Yeah, that's basically what's happening, because I can't work out how to get around this corner, so mostly I'm running away from this corner. Is it a circle, actually? See, I haven't checked this yet. Ah. There's a chance that I was going the wrong way, and there's a chance that this way is going to work out so much better for me. It's how I kill the enemies without them killing me first. Although I'm now on 2 low mana, so I'm not sure. Ouch, 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 ouch. I stood in the damage, I'm an idiot. Do your big hit. Do your big hit. Thank you. Oops. Did not mean to use that there. No, this was the same pattern on both sides, actually, isn't it? Which I just saw and then for some reason thought it would be easier to come and clear this way first, when this is going to be the exact same problem. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Nope. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ah. Oh. Nope. Huh. How did I manage to do that side and not the other side? You're gonna need a key. And then I'm gonna die because I have no health. Yeah. Alright, see you later. I actually didn't mean to use that spell there. What level are you? 65? Have a gold coin. Thank you. I wonder if I'll actually be able to get around that corner this time. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. No! No! Please go away. That was totally not the right timing. Ouch, 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 ouch. Not left myself enough mana. Okay. Let's go back around the other side actually. So we definitely checked out that chest and we need a key that we don't have. Okay, no mana but full health, so let's see how we go. Damn it. Gonna get some extra levels out here. Well, extra XP. I don't think I'm gonna get a whole level. Oh, gold. Nice. I went the wrong way. Ouch! Okay. So now we are at those. No, not what I wanted. Right, and now I'm at the awkward bit again. Can I get you to actually come around here? Come on. Ah, shit. No. The range on that attack around that corner is so weird that I can't dodge it. I'm sure it's just me getting the timings wrong. Like, it has to be possible to complete. $71. Edging ever closer to probably being able to complete the quest that we're on. Oh. It's alright here when you've got space to go away from that, like, side attack. Like, even there, you can go up to it with basically 0 health, and because you can dodge the side attack, you can get in, hit it to generate mana, get yourself healed a bit, and still get out. Oops. I went the wrong way. Oops. That was bad. Although actually we did get a level, so this time, shall we go and check if we can actually do a bit more on the quest line? mana. Damn it. We're still 4 levels below what we should be to do that quest, though. Let's have a look if there are any other caves. There's one over there. So we've done that one. And what was that? 65. I hate these ones where you don't know where the path is. Sweet. No? Okay. That's not it either. Got it. Nice. No, 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 no. Ah. Just dying at everything. I forgot which way the path was. Which way was the path? Ouch, ouch. Damn it. It actually need me to go to this other marker. That's brilliant. Ouchie. Keep getting my timing completely wrong. Yeah. That wasn't the cave I wanted. This isn't gonna happen. That's better. Oh, come on. Not again. Oh, shit. Yes! Sweet. That's what we wanted. I love this character too. Right, I'm looking for any caves that I haven't done. Like level 99 is not going to be helpful though. might be able to do level 70 now. Level 70 is of course going to depend on whether we can not get attacked by 3 of these at once. 3 of these at once, it doesn't even matter that the cave is level 70 and we're level 71. 3 of these at once have got a lot of attack power. The map is a little bit strange, so trying to work out which caves I need to go to can be a bit difficult. Well, because I did a WoW stream before this, so it's already nearly 3 hours after I usually finish stream. I'm not aiming for a particular level. I'm not even aiming to finish a particular quest. I just wanted to play a bit of this because this is the game that I'm currently playing and I've been doing daily uploads to YouTube. So if I don't stream it tonight, there isn't going to be a daily upload for YouTube tomorrow. The reason I don't upload it straight away, I've said this before in another stream that if you're watching this on YouTube will be another video. Because I'm a Twitch affiliate, part of the affiliate agreement is that there's a 24-hour exclusivity period. So if you want to export things or upload things that you've streamed on Twitch to YouTube, it has to be at least 24 hours after you finish streaming it on Twitch. So although so far all of my episodes of this have been about 3 hours long, I might finish after I've done this dungeon, and this one will be, what will that be, an hour and 40? So still a good long video, but shorter than my previous ones. Which one of these do I want to tackle first? You? That was bad. Level 72. So yeah, as you can see, when I zoom out on the map, you get a good idea of what direction caves are. But I think unless I have like a really big monitor, seeing the symbols above the caves can sometimes be a little bit awkward. And even then, I kind of have to fly over to them to know what level they are. So I don't want a level 75 cave when I'm level 72. Actually, I say that if you've got a better memory than mine, because I just completely forget where caves of different levels are. I think we did all the caves over here. Oh, we didn't do that one? Level 60? I do remember that one being like level 80 or something. Yep, level 80. Hang on. I'm sure I cleared this. Did I just not look at that right? Yeah, I cleared that. Okay. So we don't need that one. But I think I've looked at most of them now. Max. Max. See, I keep stopping at caves that I've already looked at, somehow expecting them to be different levels or just not remembering what level they are. Well, that was the wrong way. Oh, ouch. Right, where do I want to try? Because I haven't worked out how to do that bit. Level 90, that's not good. 65, let's have a go. Oh, this was the one earlier where I kept managing to get slightly attacked by the dragon and die. The big dragon, not these little ones. These goats are so awkward on a little path like that. Damn it, damn it. No, no, no. Oh. Pain. I don't have anywhere to properly get out of the way. That's better. Okay, so now the cave is clear and all I've got is this dragon, but I'm on very low health, so it might kill me. It's gonna kill me. Dead. Right then. I think I'm actually going to save the game here and I'm going to end the stream and I will be back again tomorrow. As I said, sorry this was a shorter stream than usual for Cat Quest. I did that WoW stream earlier, so yeah, this has unfortunately had to be a bit shorter than the usual 3-hour streams I've been doing for Cat Quest. But I will be back to normal length streams for this again tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. As usual, in Discord after the stream to chat. See you again next time.